Well, hello the new. Good morning from me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting as usual from Studio B in the Giggle Mill in Haslingden, north of Manchester. Studio B means that I'm in the capable hands of the resident engineer, that very sweet chap, Adolf Apfelstrudel from Berchtesgaden in Bavaria. He's technically perfect. Unfortunately, he's also a strict disciplinarian and refuses me any more than 12 digital megaburgers, which means I don't have time to let you see and hear my world-famously forgettable rendition of Nessun Dorma. I have two little tales for you today, which the male among you might find a little bit painful to contemplate. In the first one, Morris, who hasn't been to a dentist for many years, goes to Mr. Jones, the dentist in town, with a very sore jaw. So Mr. Jones has a look. He said, "I'm sorry, Morris," he said, "but that tooth's got to come out at the back there, that molar." He said, "How are you with needles?" He said, "Oh no," he said, "I can't stand needles, I faint." He said, "Well, he'll have to be gas." And he says, No, he says, "I can't stand gas." He said, "The last time I had gas 30 years ago," he said, "I nearly died." So Mr. Jones, the dentist, said, "Well, there's only one thing for it then." So he goes to the cupboard, comes back with two little blue tablets and a glass of water. He said, "Here, take these." He said, "Will that kill the pain?" He said, "No," he said, "these are Viagra," he said, "but they will give you something to hold on to when the pain comes." Thank you. And in the second one, Ishmael, who was what in the Jewish faith is called a mole, who goes around doing circumcisions, came home one night. He's been doing it for 30 years, so he's quite good at it, but he came home one night and he found his hands were shaking while he was shaving. And he has a sudden panic and he thinks, "My God, I could kill somebody with this. I could have a bad accident, ruin their life." So he rings up his friend Morris, the insurance broker. He said, "Morris, you know I'm Ishmael the mole. I do circumcisions. What can you get me? What premium can you get me for professional indemnity insurance?" "I'll ring you back," he said. An hour later, Morris rings Ishmael back. He said, "Ishmael, good news and bad news. The good news, the premium is only £500 a year. The bad news, there is a 2-inch excess. Thank you and good night, folks."